Welcome to CEO Money. Michael Yorba here. Thanks for joining us. Matt Falk, CEO and founder of eZ-XPO, virtual expo made easy. Matt, welcome to the show.
Well, Mike, thanks for having me here.
You're welcome. Hey, Matt, how do you jumpstart your business with zero advertising? That's one of the claims of fame you have there. I want to know about that.
Yeah, we started we started eLearningZoom actually 7 years ago. We were the first one to actually launch virtual training, all-in-one virtual training. And the whole idea is really help small, medium-sized companies to provide on-demand, live and on-demand training solutions. Mm-hmm. And we have customers like Copyright Clearance Center serving 80% of Fortune 500 and many other customers. As technology have converged quite a bit in the last 10, 15 years. And having just one single application is not good enough. So one of the things that we were looking at is how can we provide better solutions for our customers? And then at the same time, we were exploring how we can generate more traffic and leads. Well, we just did quite a bit of research, and obviously right now there's no a simple way. Either you pay online ads or offline advertising, which is really good for short-term boost for traffic, or you do the SEO, traditional SEO, search engine optimization, which takes a long time, typically from 6 to 12 months. So there's no simple solution. And so what we've done is that we come with a model we call a virtual collaborative marketing. Is, just like the traditional model, like word of mouth, right? If you help people to, the old ways, like a lot of companies or chamber of commerce actually bring people together, right? Right. You bring in 10 leads, everybody 10 leads, and you got a whole bunch of leads, right, for everybody. Well, that is actually has been proven work, right? But it doesn't scale. That's the problem, right? Well, how can you apply that to thousands or millions of companies, right, in any given location or any given time frame? Well, that basically actually led us to think outside the box. Well, what if you can apply the traditional or virtual trade show model, right? And the virtual trade show model actually is nothing new. Actually been going on for over 10, 20 years in the past. What is missing is that the old traditional model, it just try to copy the physical show, not making it virtually available every day, like the LinkedIn and so forth. So what we've done is apply the virtual trade show technologies and build in what we call the network effect, so that you can actually host a virtual trade show every day, every week. Now, that's only solving one piece of the puzzle, right? And as we all know that, getting the next customer is the number one challenge for every company, right? Whether you're a startup or small, medium size, and so forth. Now, that virtual trade show model is really helping bring everybody together, right? The exhibitors, sponsors, and organizer and attendees. And the cool thing about that is that the platform that we built in is actually capture all the leads and traffic. So let's say, and the best way to illustrate a point is that, let's say CEO Money, you decide to host a virtual expo network, right, today. So then obviously you will invite all your companies, all customers and partners and sponsors to join to the virtual expo. And then we have virtual booth that you can actually set up, a very simple, Then you can actually populate all the content, the marketing video, collaterals, PDF, right?
Yeah.
Now, the cool thing about our platform is our system automatically tracks everything, the traffic and leads. So every exhibitor knows exactly who comes to your booth, and how long people look at the content, collaterals, and how long they actually stay in the booth. And then they get all the leads readily available inside the dashboard. So that's the beauty of it. Now, that's only solving one set of a problem. Now, the question, going back to your question, is that how do you get free organic traffic without any advertising? So one thing we built out is we integrate with the top 3 social media networks, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube Live, so that every exhibitor can launch a video conferencing inside the booth. Now, that is huge, because imagine you got 100 or even 1,000 exhibitors just launch one video conferencing once a week. You got the huge, massive traffic across and coming to your CEO Money Virtual Expo. And that's how we kind of hacking the traffic system in a way. So instead of having one single company doing all the heavy lifting, which is typically what people do, right? I mean, you got big companies like IBM, Cisco, Oracle, Salesforce. They do once a year a big conference, right?
Right.
Which costs millions of dollars, right? Now, with this virtual expo network, we're talking about fraction of the cost, right? So anybody can afford it. So that's how we can empower company to generate massive traffic. Now, that's only talk about traffic now. So one of the big issue that we talk about is, my background is CRM. I actually was one of the senior product manager building CRM applications for Oracle. And one of the things that, as we all know, is how do we nurture customers, right? Instead of bombard them with sales pitch and stuff, right?
Right. Nobody
Nobody wants to hear all that, right?
No.
So one of the things that we built into the platform is called virtual training, virtual summit. That you can actually set up a virtual success summit. You can actually bring in speakers, partners, customer to showcase what they've done for their platforms or how they use your product and services. That way, it's educational. So it's not like just sales pitch, right? It's really educating your prospects on how to do the right thing. So in a nutshell, that's really how all these things work.
Okay.
And, you want to go further than that. And this is only the tip of the iceberg for virtual viral network traffic.
Well, Matt, we can go on and break out into other interviews where we talk about the drill down on each one of these points.
Oh, sure.
I want to cover a little bit more ground here. You're also talking about the higher SEO ranking, how to boost that higher SEO ranking. Can you hit on that one for a minute?
Yeah. So one of the things that we have built in is the pushing out backlinks, creating backlinks, and actually content to the Google search. And Google loves free content, fresh content.
Yeah.
And the thing about this is that, a lot of virtual expo or trade show is that it's mostly a promotion, right? But then you can actually push out content from all the exhibitors, right? So they would love to get their content found in the Google search, right?
Right.
But at the same time, you actually push out the keywords. So in our platform, we can actually set up SEO keywords. So and with every content, whether it's a marketing collaterals or videos, and then we actually push it out to the Google search. That's how we help the boost SEO ranking. As you actually build out more content, because now remember that it's not like one company doing all that. We're actually empowering every company doing that. So imagine you get 100 company, you can release all the videos, marketing collaterals, push it out to the Google search with backlinks. That's how we can help the boost SEO ranking.
Wow, that's interesting. I'm sure I'd be a prime prospect for using this. There are well over 800 different companies that have come through our doors on these interviews. And so if I'm getting your concept correct here, you push all of that out at the same time, backlink all of it, and then drive make a funnel for the leads that would go to the variety of exhibitors.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And one of the things, and this is really the heavy lifting part, right? And we all know that SEO does work, but it takes a lot of resources, right? And it's very time consuming, right? So, what we've done is basically providing a platform instead of one single company doing all the heavy lifting. All right. And then now you got hundreds, like you mentioned, that you can imagine 800 companies doing that. That's a massive traffic pushing out constant content to the Google search and actually linking to your website.
Interesting. All right. Matt, we're going to talk more, and we're going to drill down on some of these different prospects and processes in future interviews. But I wanted to thank you very much for being a guest on today's show, and definitely want to talk to you after this segment's over. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Don't forget, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube.